Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
Welcome to NFL Sunday. Titans and Texans both looking for their first W this season. That's right. Both of these teams are 0-3 right now. So it's been tough sledding for the Titans and the Texans. But you know what? Believe it or not, I'm serious. I got the Titans getting their first one. That's right, their first win of the season this afternoon, but it ain't gonna be easy. The Texans are struggling. They're not putting up a lot of points. They have a mean pass rush, though, so we're going to see. It's going to be tough. We've got some sleeper picks in. We created some plays. We created a play yesterday, right? I think we put one together yesterday. So we're going to be tracking that throughout the afternoon. Going to try to win over $100 in this game. How y'all doing? Look, I know the Titans hype has completely evaporated. There was all the hype surrounding the team, once they drafted Cam Ward, and then the 0-3 start has just. But we're here. We're here, and we got a new shirt. Check it out. We found another one. Whoever gave me the tip to go to JCPenney's, I went to JCPenney's about 45 minutes from here, finally found one, and they had this bad boy. So we finally found one. Good luck to your Giants today, Kane Up, going up against the Chargers. Jackson Dart. I didn't touch that game because what is Jackson Dart going to do in his first start in the NFL? It's definitely going to be fun to watch, and we'll be tracking it, and we'll be keeping up with it. Yeah, Dolphins, Giants, whoo! 0-3 is tough. 0-3 is real tough. But let's not pretend like the Texans aren't struggling as well. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see how Cam Ward responds. And it's why with our sleeper picks, we took Manor and Okonkwo, or however you say his name. I think that Cam Ward is going to have to get the ball out quickly. So there's going to be some opportunities for these guys to make some catches and make some plays. Why couldn't the Titans have receivers on the team that have names that are easy to pronounce? Cordarian, what's up, man? What channel is it on for me? It's on channel 8 for me on CBS. If you guys need links for the game, they are down in the description for Titans versus Texans. I think you have to have like NFL Plus or NFL Sunday or something for a lot of people, but I live in the local area, so I get it on just channel 8. Really can't catch nothing. It's about time for him to have a breakout game, though, don't you think? I took a different route, so we built. I'll show you guys what we're working with. I love streaming these games, doing watch parties, and tracking the sleeper picks just so we can see if we can win some money. So what I've got, this is the one that we built last night, just as a heads up. If anybody's trying to hurry and plug it in, if you're on sleeper, this is what we took. Okonkwo at 25 plus receiving yards, Nick Chubb at 25 plus rushing, Manor at over 2.5 receptions, Cam Ward 150 plus passing, and Sly, that's right, the Titans kicker at over 5.5 kick points, because I think that they have to settle for field goals. And that's been money for us all season. The Titans have struggled to finish drives. So this is the money play. This is the big boy one. We dropped 20. We dropped 20 on this last night in the picks contest. Now, I cooked this one up when I couldn't sleep last night. It's kind of different, just in case the game takes a little bit different direction. I don't trust Pollard. I'll be real with you, but it's his rushing plus receiving. Surely if Ward has to check it down a couple times, Pollard can get upfield. He's been running the ball a little bit better in the second half of games specifically, so maybe he picks it up a bit. I took him at 50 plus. And then people kept saying last night, Coop, you got to take Nico Collins. I can't believe that you're putting together a picks contest and you don't have Nico Collins on it. So fine. I listened to y'all. I took him at 40-plus receiving yards. Then I took the young tight end Gunnar Helm because Cam Ward has been targeting him at times over 10.5 receiving yards. One big catch could get us that. And then I did add Ridley. There you go. I took him at 40-plus, and then Stroud, if he gets flushed out of the pocket, 15.5 rushing. And we have a little receptions play going. Just something random that I threw together. Picked one guy to get 3+ receptions for multiple games. Today, you got Keenan Allen. You got Zach Ertz, Devontae Adams, Pickens, Gibbs. So we'll track this, and we'll try to snipe a halftime play. That's the plan. If you're actually watching the game and you can get a feel for the flow of it, I feel like putting in a halftime play is a lot of fun. So that's what we're working with. We'll check it throughout the game. Obviously, more on Sleeper at halftime. Appreciate those guys for sponsoring the stream. You can check out the link down in the description. Let's see what we got. Let's see, man. Ridley for 62. At some point, he's got to pop off. Has to. It's coming. The breakout game is coming. Welcome in, Patty. What time is it, guys? Whew. I barely rolled out of bed, man. I went to bed at 4 o'clock. Rolled out of bed at 10:30. Feel like I've been beat. What's up, Bryce? You're hype. Hey, I'm happy you get to see it, man. Sometimes that's what a team needs when they're struggling. Even if you got to put the young guy in, it's like it breathes new life into the team and the fan base. You're like, well, now we have something. We feel like we have a guy that can grow each week and get a little bit better versus the old head. Sharkbait says, let's go Bucks. Who y'all got? Bucks have, Eagles. Oh, buddy. Buccaneers and Eagles. The Rams have the Colts. That'll probably be a pretty good game. Ravens and Chiefs today at 4:25. And the night game, Packers, Cowboys. That's going to be kind of crazy. Jets and Dolphins tomorrow, huh? So keep me updated on how Dart does. Kane up. We'll check in from time to time. I have that one pulled up so we can at the very least look at the stats. What's up, WT7? Also, I'm going to be drawing today and posting a video for the winner of the free Miami versus Florida State game ticket. That'll go up today. Yep. Need to add a Giants logo for you. I used to change the logos each week. So depending on who we were playing, I would add the logo of the opponent so people could spam it if they rooted for that team. It was just difficult because YouTube doesn't make it easy to do it, to keep swapping it. Grumpy, what's up? I know, man. I rolled out of bed, ate me some peanut butter crackers. Whew. I'm still half asleep. Mama Coop was in the building a minute ago. She said, Coop, you ain't going to be up at this time. I'm grinding, Mama Coop. I want to see my Titans get their first W. I missed last week because, we were just so tired. I had a late night on Saturday. But I said, you know what? I feel like the Titans can get a W today. It's going to be tough, but I think that they can do it. I got to be there. I want to be watching it. Arkansas fired their head coach? Did they really? Teams aren't playing around, man. Here we go. First W of the season. Let's get it going. My score prediction is 17-14. I think it could be low scoring. We'll see what happens. See if DK can set the Titans up with some good field position here. Appreciate y'all being here. The NFL streams are usually a little more chill. We're just hanging out. So I appreciate everybody being here. It takes me until about the second quarter to wake up. Here we go, though. Titans offense taking the field. Georgia lost that nice home streak. Man. Just can't ever seem to beat Alabama. Here we go. Play number 1. It's a handoff to Pollard. He gets about 3. They got to be able to get that run game going in the first half. Like we said, like Pollard's been running the ball in the second half of the game pretty well, but got to get him going in the first half here. But watch that Texans pass rush. It's been pretty nasty. Okay. There we go. Let's get Ridley going. Okay. Cam isn't going to have any time back there. Yeah, he's going to have to get the ball out quick. Yep. I know that. Hey, Ridley. Yo. Oh yeah, man. I'm all about that's my primary goal is bringing college football fans together and hanging out. That's what I want to do at the end of the day, man. It all started because I was God! I Manor. Huge gain for the Titans. This is where it pays off having a mobile quarterback like Cam Ward. They said you can't do that in the NFL. There we go. You wish Canes games were this early? Not me. Shoot. Good to see you, Katie. Cam Ward with a heck of a play there. Good catch. But my goal when I started this channel, Sharkbait, was I'm a Canes fan living in Tennessee. I got tired of watching the games alone. Some trickery that did not work. Wow. Incomplete pass, thank goodness. Well, everybody forgot about the great play before that. Josh, what's up? We've been doing these Titans hangout streams, Josh. It's a lot more chill because it's not Miami. But it's been fun to watch Cam Ward, and been waiting for the Titans to get their first win, though, Josh. Hey, congrats on your win. A win is a win, Josh. A win's a win. That's my cousin. He's a Tennessee Volunteers fan. But yeah, what I was saying, Sharkbait, was the idea is to bring people together from, across the country. It doesn't matter where you're located. Miami fans can get together, college football fans, and now Titans fans. You have a space where your voice matters, and we just have a good time. Your rage meter was off the charts yesterday. I bet. Way too close. What's up, Peso? All right, 3rd and 5. Look for the tight end. Okonkwo, yep. Nah, he's not open. Cam flushed out again. Keep working. Dang. Oh, he hit his head. Okay, here we go. We need Sly to hit some field goals. Remember, we took him over 5.5 kicking points. He's been solid. Frick! Missed! It's because he grew a beard. Why did he grow the beard? He grew the beard out and then he misses. Come on, bro. Well, that's a bummer. Titans have a chance to go up 3-0. Help us out with the sleeper picks and can't get it done. Dang. If Wake Forest had fans, their rage would be off the charts. I know. I've seen, the talks about Wake Forest kind of getting screwed there in that game. Eagles just got a blocked punt returned for a touchdown. I can't stand the Eagles. It's just tough to watch a Titans offense that can't finish drives. Past midfield, it just seems like the offense stalls out. But yeah, we're gonna give away the Miami Florida State game ticket later this evening. I'm gonna do a walking and venting still during the bye week, but I'll be honest, I don't even know what to do it on. I thought about maybe just talking about Florida State since it's Florida State hate week. Maybe talking about that game and how, Miami can't afford to sleepwalk through that one just because they took a loss to Virginia. It's important for Miami to be locked in. And we're not super concerned about the whole bye week thing, given that they won the games off the bye weeks last year. And that was a big concern going in. Yep. I'm going to that game, Josh, this coming up Saturday. I'm leaving for Tallahassee on Friday, and I'll be there Friday and Saturday, of course, for the game. No game day. Game day is Alabama and Vanderbilt. Thanks a lot, Florida State. But yeah, I'll be there, Josh. I'm going to enemy territory. Okay, there's Chubb with a big run. Coop, what do you got against the Eagles? They win too much, Katie. Yeah, they win too many games. A rushing touchdown for Jackson Dart, for real? All right, come on. This Titans defense has been pretty stout this season. We only need Chubb to get 25 or more rushing yards. Off to a good start for him. Yep. Yep, Bryce came in and said that Arkansas fired their head coach. No head coach is safe. Have you seen all the pictures and stuff floating around, Josh, where Florida fans want Lane Kiffin? They've been photoshopping him in Florida Gators gear, and he's been trolling the Florida fan base. I'm talking like the Lane Kiffin. You know how he is. He's a master troll on social media. He's been posting pictures of footballs on Twitter, and then he'll put a little caption that says "spot the ball." I love it. He knows that the Florida fan base wants him. Every head coach wish list has Lane Kiffin on it. If it's a top 3, a top 5, a top 10, whatever it may be, he's on the list. The Lane train. So is Notre Dame legit, or was Arkansas just bad? That's what everybody's asking about a lot of teams. Florida State beat the team that beat Georgia. But then lost to the team that lost to NC State. And that team lost to Virginia Tech last night. What? Yeah, use them laser beams. 8 inches. It's an 8-incher. Russell Wilson could never. What's up, try count? D Tree. It's always great to see when both us and FSU are doing good. But man, their fans were being very unrealistic this early in the season. Yeah, beating Alabama was kind of, they might have put out this false sense of confidence, but then when they actually beat them in that first game, they were all in. Here we go. Texans are going for it. Quarterback sneak, and they get it. You think we move up or down? I think maybe it'll be 2 or 3. How good is Virginia? I don't know. How good or bad is Florida State? Heck, I don't know. I feel like them playing, and it doesn't matter. The games have to be played. Florida State did catch a little bit of a break playing Alabama week 1, but you could apply that to any game. Miami, Notre Dame, it worked out great to have Notre Dame game 1. There's less film on the team, and it can be looked at as an advantage or disadvantage, depending on what angle you want to take. And either way, you still have to give Florida State credit, because then I do see that. People say, man, well, if y'all played next week, Alabama would curb stomp Florida State. That may be true, but it doesn't matter because they played week 1. You got to win that game. And Alabama didn't. It might be true, but they're not playing next week. They already played. Bama already lost. Oregon's about to get glazed. Maybe. And that's fine. It still feels weird to see Dalton Schultz in the Texans uniform. Okay, Stroud picks up about 3. How you doing today, track count? Ole Miss looks pretty good. You don't want to see Kiffin at Florida? Yeah, he could pull some guys there. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting, Spencer. That's for sure. This offseason is going to be wild. Pretty good. Good deal. I'm tired. I ain't going to lie. Massive sack. Good grief. Again, Titans defense is not bad. I think that it's actually shocked some people. It's just been tough in the second half of ball games because they're on the field quite a bit. They were hanging with the Broncos. They were hanging with the Rams in the first half. Titans offense has got to help them out a little bit. Oh, I never pulled up the scoreboard, y'all. My bad. John Gruden to Florida. Nobody even said anything. I don't care about that. When a coaches say we had one of our best practices ever. Okay, yeah, buddy. Yep. Heard that one before. Well, I don't understand. We lost the game, but I mean we had a really good practice. Oh. Wow. Stroud a little slow to get up after that. Simmons is a beast. Wow. Yeah, I feel like no matter what, being the number one pick, you're probably not walking into a great situation. Cam, they got to help Cam out, Josh. Big hit. Okay, Texans got to take a field goal. What's going on, Devetta? What happened to the Texans? I thought they were pretty good. Was it last year or the year before? Better leave your boy Stroud alone. All right, here we go. 47-yarder. He could miss. He doesn't. It should be 3-3. Can't believe Sly missed that field goal for the Titans. I was just kind of curious if anybody could tell me what happened with the Texans. You know, this is really my first year in a long, long time trying to follow the NFL more closely. Carrie Bell checking in. What's up, man? I see that big fish in the profile pic. Probably no reason to check our picks right now because, well, the Titans offense hasn't done much of anything, but we'll take a peek here. Why not? We want to track it and see where we're at. Okay. So here was the random play that I put together. It's looking okay. Let's look at the one that matters. This one here. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. Both teams have had a drive. You have Cam Ward already at 41. Could he surpass 200 in this game? Maybe. What really hurts is Sly missing that field goal, though. We would already be halfway there on that pick. I'd be feeling real good about it if he had hit that. Got our receptions play going. Looks like Keenan Allen already has one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Okay. We'll see. Can't really tell if this is tracking yet or not. Just going to have to keep an eye on it. What do you got going on today, Kerry? We're chilling watching some NFL foosball. Crip checking in. New Bluetooth speaker. Last year, Stroud was the third most sacked quarterback in the NFL. Yikes. Oh, because they fired the OC? You don't think they ever recovered from blowing the 24-point lead in the playoffs to the Chiefs? No Stephon Diggs, that's true. Where does he play now? Bills? Is it Bills or Patriots? Where did Diggs go? Come on, DK. Okay, so he does play for the Patriots. That's why Cardi B was in a Patriots jersey in a picture that I saw. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I expect Florida State to come out fired up, FSU now. Oh yeah. Now, Florida State's not going to be hanging their heads. It's one loss at the end of the day. A conference loss, but one loss. Man, all that for a 1-yard loss with Pollard. Come on, man. I didn't think about that, though. This is Cam Ward's return to the state of Texas. That's true. Did I go to Taco Bell last night? Nah, I crashed out, man. My kidneys were kind of hurting last night a little bit. I got to lock in. It's game week. Are you worried about Georgia Tech team? I'm not. Everyone thinks they're so good, but compared to Miami and FSU's inflated stats, they're not that good. My biggest concern playing Georgia Tech, if we were to meet, let's say maybe in the ACC championship game or something, would just be the history with the team. And I know that sounds silly. 3rd and 7. That pass rush, man. Needed that 3. Headed to work a bass tournament right now. Tuning in while driving. Hey, I appreciate you, Kerry. These are much more chill than the Miami streams. You know, I'm pulling my hair out every down in the Miami hangouts. I'm on the edge of my seat. I have the heart rate monitor on. For the Titans, it's not that we don't care about the Titans. We do. We're Titans fans. When I say we, I mean me. But it's just much more chillaxed. I don't know. Pro football is just a different vibe for me. Yeah, have a blast in Tallahassee. I'm hoping, man. Rolling up into enemy territory. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a fun time. Especially getting a win there in Tallahassee in the newly renovated Doak Campbell Stadium. Getting to see the Florida State fans' faces, the look of disappointment, the tears in person, not watching it through the television, is going to be, yeah. Wouldn't miss it for the world. But yeah, what would concern me about Georgia Tech is just they've had our number, and Miami seems to struggle with them no matter what. I think they could contain Haynes King. But let's be honest, a lot of teams have struggled to do so. So I don't know. What's up, Kyle? Welcome in. Sam in the building, too. Yes, bro. I think Brent Key is a good coach, yeah. Yeah, and Georgia Tech and Georgia have to play. We remember how that went last year. So yeah, that could be a heck of a game. Pro football isn't as exciting for you. I mean, it's definitely different. I just feel like with pro football, I don't overreact as much. This would just be an opportunity. Like both of these teams desperately need a win. Did someone get married at the game? Someone got married at the game. um, Congrats. Jackson Dart has to go 99 yards right now. Yeah, I can't wait to see the Florida State tears. There's that man, Mr. Collins. You're just here to chill. That's how the NFL streams are, Carlos. We just kind of peep in, on the games. Falcons taking it to the Commanders 10-0 already. Eagles whooping up on the Bucks. We're just hanging out. Usually half the viewers are hungover after college football on Saturday. But we're just stayed up too late. Guilty. You haven't seen me on Twitch lately? I know I've been MIA. Not had the time. I hate it because I love gaming. And we have some people here that also watch the Twitch channel. And I miss hanging out with everybody over on Twitch too. Maybe the bye week next week. Lions are starting to get hot. I've always thought it's crazy to think that they have Gibbs and Montgomery. What a combo. You been watching football nonstop since Friday?
Touchdown, Titans!
NFL teams can make the playoffs with a .500 record. College, every loss counts.
Fair.
Please pat Max for me.
Fair. It's just totally different, right? Totally different. Toxic fart. I'll sit you atop the throne. Thank you for the big 5. Appreciate you, bro. I will. He's passed out right here on the couch beside me. I'll go give him a pat for you. You still wonder when I sleep? Not often. I don't think I have insomnia, but I don't sleep very much. And what happens, Katie, is eventually it will catch up with me after like a week of not really sleeping, and then I'll crash out and I'll sleep like 14 hours. It happens every time. Let me go pet Max for Toxic. He gave me a little tail wag. Appreciate you, Toxic. Well, I can tell you, look, I don't think either of these teams are going to be in the playoffs, all right? I know it's probably a hot take, but I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. So if you're a Texans fan or a Titans fan, just got to enjoy these games while we can. How's the first quarter over already? What just happened? Any good Cam action? Really not anything crazy for the Titans at all. I mean, Cam did have a play where he extended it, should have been sacked, made a big throw down the field. That's it. That's it. And then the Titans get into field goal range and they miss. So it's 3-0. Texans. True, Cypher. I don't mind the parity in college football as far as, you know, teams winning that have no business winning some of these games, but the transfer portal, NIL, things have changed. Max is such a staple name for dogs. We went with Max because we love the Grinch movie, the one with Jim Carrey. His full name is Maxwell Wigglesworth, but we call him Max for short. The Hard Rock Cat. I think Chubb was a good pick, right, Katie? You were telling me that was the right call. You said if Chubb gets the nod, he's definitely good for 25 plus. You were with me. Where's he at? He's still at 9. I still think he's going to get it. That boy's an award winner. That's right. What's up, Dion? Yeah, we were, a lot of you know that, but I was on a show with Max. He won an award on Twitch. And we went on to a show. Let me see. I can show
Now
you.
He does it for everything.
Yeah, he
He's
does.
like, that's probably some
I
was adopts a dog. And it's all about the U, the #1 overall pick in the background. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Can we talk about the dog's tuxedo?
It's a
There we
good-
are.
He's got a good look going on.
Positive Gamer, what's your dog's name?
His name is Look at him
Maxwell
dressed up.
Wigglesworth.
Maxwell Wigglesworth. Okay, that's right. It's Maxwell Wigglesworth upside down.
Yes, first of his name.
That's a
It's the bully nibble, I guess. He's a bully
Okay.
staffy mix. But when he wags his tail, his whole I'm a very loud animated streamer, so he used to be scared. But yeah, we were on an award show. Max won a major award. Second 9. Come on, Tennessee. Coop, you had a suit on from the, to my waist. Up top. Yeah. Yeah, we were on there with Will Neff and some other people. What happened to Carl? Carl left town. No idea. Carl was just a cat that just showed up one day, and Carl hung around for months. But at the end of the day, Carl was kind of just a feral outside cat that showed up and said, I live here now, and then decided one day to pack his bags. Ooh, big hit. All right. What's up, K5? Nah, Max is famous. Not Coop. Max is famous. I loved Uncle Lou's title. Death, taxes, and Alabama beating Georgia. 43-yarder. He could miss. Okay. Touchdown, and we've got the lead. I'm not asking for a lot. Tom checking in. What's up, Tom? Believe it or not, I actually picked the Titans to win this one. But Sly missed the field goal, Tom. He's been money all season. You wish Mike McDaniel would pull a Carl the Cat and leave town. I think our Dolphins fans done with Mike McDaniel. Everything I see online, it seems like that Dolphins fans are ready to go ahead and divorce Mike McDaniel. You dislike CJ Stroud. Hopefully the Titans win. Well, I hope the Titans win too. Yep. The better question is what happened to the scientists for the prediction? I fired them. They were wrong too often. They kept questioning my picks too much. I didn't like it. First and goal for Dart. Be a huge confidence booster for him if y'all can come out and win that game. Hypothetical, Cristobal wins the Natty. Do you think he would go to the NFL? No. I think, no joke, I think if Cristobal is given the opportunity to retire at Miami, that's what he would do. That man loves Miami too much. And yet, Miami gave him pretty much whatever he wanted. The people up top, the ones that are writing the checks, dreamed of the day that Cristobal would come back to Miami. They were willing to do whatever it took. And I'm telling you that no matter how that final Manny Diaz season looked, they were going to can him if Mario was willing to come. They have wanted Mario for a long time, and they had been waiting for the perfect opportunity, and it came up. They opened up the checkbooks, and, you know, Mario's happy. Mario's happy at Miami. It's just different. It's just kind of different with him. And, you know, whether it be fired or retired or mutual separation, whatever it may be, I think Miami's his final stop. Call me crazy. I don't know. McDaniel angrier and take Tua with him. You like my Titans swag? I finally found some Tennessee Titans stuff. I found a sick sweater at freaking Ross. I'll show you guys in the next commercial break. I'll go grab it. I went to Ross. And you guys know what Ross is, right? It's just random. Random clothes, shoes, home decor. It's like going on a treasure hunt. And I found a Titan sweater that had a price tag of $70 on it, and they had it for $15. Still weird seeing me in Titans gear. I get it, yeah. You wonder what Manny thinks now? I don't know. They had a pretty big win on Saturday. Ross is like TJ Maxx, yeah. Yeah, that's the perfect comparison. Cam under center. Here we go. Here we go, Pollard. Okay.
Touchdown, Titans!
Just cause.
Hey, we said if they can get the run game going in this first half, that'd be good. Because we know the Texans have a solid pass rush. Help Cam out a little bit. Kyle Bartlett, I'll sit you atop the throne. Appreciate that, bro. Just cuz. I appreciate that. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. What are we doing there? Yeah, I don't know why you get fancy there. Pollard just broke off a big run. Now it's 2nd and 14. I don't understand. Home Goods. Yeah, we have a Home Goods here in my town. Here we go. Another 3rd and long for the Titans. What are you up to today, Tom? You think the Titans can pull this one out? I'm not feeling good about this 3rd and 14. I can tell you that. Sacked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Oh, you thought they scored? I wish. We're running the ball well and then got away from it. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Titans have to punt. It's Texans ball. They're up 6-0. 2 field goals. They don't have a whole lot going for them offensively either, though. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened around that time for sure, Katie. Yeah. And they did do Manny Diaz dirty. I mean, but like I said, they were going to do whatever it took to get Mario. It did not matter. Whatever Mario wanted. And obviously, I'm happy with what Mario has built so far. I'm just saying they were going to do whatever it took to get Mario. Because you don't know when that opportunity might present itself again. And he had the situation, you know, with his mother, unfortunately, with her being very sick. And coming down to Florida. And it just... They weren't going to let him get away. They were not going to let him go somewhere else. That's right, Mama Coop. I rolled out of bed at 10:30. I might have only slept like 4 hours, but I rolled my butt out of bed. What's up, Sam? No game day for our game? Yep, Florida State crapped the bed. Let me show you all the sweater that I got at Ross, though. So this came from JCPenney's. The long sleeve. Got Tennessee down one side. Nothing on that one. But yo, check out. It was an unbelievable deal on this sweater at Ross. Like, I'm going to start making weekly trips there and see if I find anything else. It's so random. There were Lakers sweaters. There were Chiefs polos. And then Titans sweaters. Let me show you. This thing. Let me know if you think this thing is sick or not. I feel like since the NFL season, goes into winter time, when we're doing some of the streams, it gets a little cold in here. So look at this. This thing was $15. $15. It's got like a patch on the arm. Got the little thing down here. $15. I love that how it's got the 3 different colors, but I think it had a price tag of $79.99 on it, and at Ross it was $14.99. Good grief. Stroud is hurting. Yep, embroidered patch too. For $15, you can't beat that. Yeah, Mama Coop. I thought Walmart and stuff would have Titans clothes, but they don't. So I went to Ross, and what do you know? Come on, Chubb. Third and 8. Got to get the Titans offense back on the field. Come on, D. Come on. Short. There we go. Oh, their fans are booing. Come on. Things were looking a bit promising for the Titans on that first drive. It's an uphill battle. Wow. Pretty good punt. Kiffin is the next Florida coach, you think? It is going to be interesting. At some point, I feel like he's going to want to leave Ole Miss. Ole Miss is just never going to win a national championship. So at what point is Lane Kiffin going to pack it up and leave? What's up, Duck? I'm not going to lie. Robinson has won me a lot of money. What was that? It was last year or the year before when it was guaranteed money if you took Robinson for a touchdown. That man was scoring touchdowns every game. You think the Gators are calling? Florida would need to go for a big name head coach, I think. Their fan base will lose it. Lane could come in and either bring in a quarterback or coach up whoever the Gators have. The USF coach? Golish? I can see what they're saying within. No, it's kind of like USF being a stepping stone into a bigger Florida program like the Gators. I don't know. I just feel like Ole Miss. I just don't think Ole Miss can do it. But they're looking all right. What's the rest of their schedule? Let me see. So they have to play. They get a bye week after the LSU win. Then they have Washington State. That'll be nothing. Georgia, but we saw Bama beat Georgia. They have Oklahoma, Florida, South Carolina. Ooh, man, I don't know. Not a bad schedule. Titans need to go 90 yards here. He hasn't made it Ole Miss. I mean, they do love him. What's the play on 2nd and 6? The Titans got to find themselves in a better position on 3rd downs. No sack. Come on, somebody get open. Dang. It's just not going to work, man. 3rd and 6. Here we go. 3rd down. Okay, there is a flag. Cam tried to get it out quick, but poorly thrown ball. It's on the Titans. This is the worst that the Titans have looked offensively so far this season.
Touchdown! Titans!
Hopped over to another stream. Nothing but Titans hate. Yay, we suck, but we will rise again. Thanks, Co-op, for this stream.
Tom, I think, and I'm willing to, be real and honest when talking about this. I feel like, if you've been a Titans fan for a long time, you might be at a point where you're like fed up, right? Like you're sick and tired of losing, and you want it to turn around instantly. But as someone who is a new Titans fan, who is really just trying to get into the NFL this year and follow it closely, I don't have that history of following the team and being let down year after year. So I don't know. Like for me, I feel like that in my head, I'm like, okay, you got a solid quarterback who is young. This guy's a rookie. He's going to get better. They know what Cam is capable of. It is going to take time. Are the Titans good right now? No. But I think they'll get better. I do think they'll get better. Are they overreacting, or am I too chill about it? Thank you for the Big 10, Tom. Oh, man, Tom. You still going to try to go to the Jags game, Tom? Or no? I'll be going to Titans versus Jags at Nissan Stadium. I think that game is November 30th. I'll be there with Joel, actually, who's a big Jaguars fan. I need them to get it together by then. Yeah, I've seen some other Titans channels they want Brian Callahan fired. And I get the frustration But I feel like you had to know that going into this year that Tennessee was not going to bounce back and win all their football games, right? You're gonna make it down? Hey, we'll meet up for real. Y'all stay chill as a Benadryl pill. Don't nobody want to see the Gators get Giffen. Kiffin, he's not Florida material. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get him. I want them to keep Billy. I want Billy Napier to sign another extension. But I do feel like at some point, like the Titans have to show you some flashes. They have to show that they are improving a bit in some areas. It can't just get worse and worse. Spot the ball. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see what team Florida is going to upset, because they will. Going back. Take them back. I thought 71 was flipping somebody off. He was pointing at the replay. You got Florida beating Texas this week? Maybe. Somebody is going to underestimate Florida, and they're going to find themselves in a dogfight, and Florida's going to win. Does he only throw to Schultz or what? All right, come on. This Titans defense can get a stop right here. It's not asking too much. It's 3rd and 10. The Florida offense is horrible, though, Coop. It is. But again, somebody is going to go in with a big head. And next thing you know, it's going to be way too close. And something's going to go Florida's way, and they'll find a way to win. I don't think they're winning much. But I think they're going to upset somebody. That's all I'm saying. Are they going to go for it? They're going. Or at least they're pretending to go. Okay, here we go. Yep. Hand it off. They got it. Yeah, their defense is good enough to keep them in some games that they shouldn't be in, I feel like. If they go up against somebody and that whoever that is struggling on offense, they can't finish drives and put up points on that UF defense, they could find themselves in trouble. They'll become the laughing stock. You don't want to lose to Billy. Yeah, I'll do a react video. Probably late today or tomorrow, Sam, at some point. I figured there might be a little bit of movement for Miami. Either way, don't sleep on Florida State. Titans offense might not get the ball back again in the second quarter here. What's up, Christopher? Dang. Texans can take their time here. Not gonna lie, not feeling great about the picks. But there's still a whole second half to go. I'm shocked, as much as I know this Titans offense struggles, I'm shocked that it's struggling this much. We knew that the Texans pass rush was decent. Heck, if anything, the random one that we made is looking even better. Again, we'll try to snipe something at halftime because we know how this game is going now. Least favorite bowl Miami has been in? I can give you a long list. Sacked. There we go. And they're back at the 50. Okay. Okay. Is Stroud in pain, or does he always look like that with his facial expressions? He looks like he's hurting. Or he's got to poop. I don't know. Least favorite Miami Hurricanes bowl game. Possibly the Pinstripe Bowl in 2018. I don't know why. That loss to Wisconsin, to lose to them back-to-back years in bowl games and it be embarrassing 35-3, that one really hurt. I really didn't like that one. Also not a huge fan of the Sun Bowl back in 2015. The one against Washington State. I had to look at a list to remind myself. Yeah, that Pinstripe Bowl in 2018 was rough. Not a fan of the location, playing up in New York. Knowing that we pulled Wisconsin again after we had just lost to them the year before. In the Orange Bowl. Yeah, that stung. Yeah, stay away from the Pinstripe Bowl. Yuck. It's Bad Boy Mowers Bowl. Yeah. Not good memories. And I mean, last year sucked too because, you know, we had playoffs on our mind. And then you get handed a Pop-Tart. Nobody was happy. And then, you know, of course, Cam Ward makes the announcement, I'm going to play. Then the entire time, the idea was that he was going to play the first half. And then there was all the negativity and the drama. You know, it just a bad situation all around. And the bowl games now, with all of the opt-outs and everything, and the drama with NIL and players opting out, bowl games suck. Unless you're in the playoffs, the bowl games suck. Straight up. 3rd and forever. Not in field goal range. Here we go. Not a catch. What? What? I thought he only had 1 foot in. No. His feet were up in the air, right? Let's see. Okay, they're going to review it. Stroud is definitely hurting, though. So he catches it. Ooh, but it's called a catch on the field. I don't know. What do y'all think? He was dragging the toe, but it looks like that it lifts up when he actually has control of the football and caught it. The big question here also is CJ Stroud. Is he going to get up and be okay? Okay, buddy. Okay, my boy. Max is not a fan of these extra Sunday streams, let me tell you. He's really mad at y'all. Malik Neighbors is down. That's not good. Internet is struggling a little bit. Just a heads up. There's going to be some turbulence. Internet's up and down here for a second. Hopefully it'll level out. I gotta tell you, man, I'm about to kick Xfinity to the curb. Yeah. Nah, they're having this issue where I keep talking to them and they're like, well, there's all these different things we need to check. My internet struggles only on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now tell me why that is. You don't have to be a tech person. Think about it. My internet only has problems on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The reason why it struggles on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is because their infrastructure probably can't handle the increased load of people being on the internet because they're off on the weekends and everybody's streaming stuff. Peak usage. Yes. And I brought this up to them and they basically said it can't be that. Yep. We're going on a month straight of my internet only having problems on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, specifically in the evening time. You tell me. And I'm sick and tired of it. Okay, Titans have 3 timeouts. Maybe could get in field goal range. We're going to try to ride out the storm here, guys. I know it's going to be up and down. Just hold on to something. Hopefully Neighbors is okay, but from what Kane Up is saying, it doesn't sound good. Jefferson, okay. You stepped away, did you say, when you're doing the wheel for the ticket? Later today. So it won't be live on stream. I'm going to do a video where there's no cuts or anything in the video. I'll get up, I'll go write the names on the board and stuff, or the wheel. And it'll be this evening. I saw your comment on there. Probably got to use a timeout. Yep. Really important drive right here. But yeah, I really think that it's on them. We've had an influx of people moving to the area, and I think that they just can't handle the increased load on the network. And that's unacceptable for what I pay for it, and I have fiber. So I'll kick them to the curb if I have to. Get someone else. Positive yards on this second down. I'm begging you. This continues to be a problem for the Titans. Now they find themselves with a 3rd and 6. It's a struggle to get to midfield, and bad. Man, need more positive yards on second down. Somebody get open. Ridley, where you at? He's open. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Spectrum just added internet to this area about 6 months ago. And that's what I was going to do. I was going to call Spectrum. And then I'm going to call Xfinity and I'm going to say, yo, I just got off the phone with Spectrum. Here's the deal. Dang, his neighbor's done. That sucks. Hate that for anybody. Never want to see anybody get injured. I dropped it. Come on, bro. Well-placed ball from Cam. No, I get it. That would be a huge loss for y'all to lose Neighbors, and you hate that for him as a as a person, like man to man. It's still early in the season. So that's, that's really rough. You feel for him, Okay, get down, get down. Spike it, spike it. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to spike this. Okay, 21 seconds. You have one timeout. Even a field goal would be massive. Eagles smashing the Bucks. What's Baker doing? Lions are up 17-7. I don't think you... I think you're gonna have to settle for a field goal, let's be honest. They gave her an iPhone 17 to go away. Yeah, Spectrum offers an introductory rate of half the price I'm paying now. And they even say they can give me 1 gig down and 1 gig up. Xfinity gives me 1 gig down, 30 up. 30 megabytes per second up. Spectrum says they can give me a gig up. Okay. Come on, Sly. Let's go, Sly. You got this. Okay, he's got this. He missed one in the first quarter on the very first possession. He's been money in the previous games. So you like it? Vols Elite, do you have fiber through them? Upload is more important for me as a streamer. Like having a gig download is cool, but I need upload. And I need it to be consistent. 43-yarder. Come on, don't be in your head, bro. Just do it. He missed! Bro, this game should be 6-6 right now. Sly 0 of 2 on field goals this afternoon. You want to know? You want to know why he missed both of them? I hate to be that guy. I'm going to show you why he's missed both of them. Right here. This right here is why Sly has missed both of his field goals, because I took him at over 5.5 kick points. And if he would have hit both of those, that line right there would be green. It would look like... We have any other green ones? It would look like the Tony Pollard one right here. It'd have a green line. Yep. Unbelievable. If there was one that I felt really good about, it would be that one. It'd be that one. No, the Titans have made us money this year. They have. What's frustrating is because this is what we expected the game to go like. The Titans getting a little desperate, having to make some big throws, not being able to finish drives, so then they settle for field goals. But the Texans are in the same boat. They don't have a high points per game average going into this game, having to settle for field goals as well. Sly has been money. Yeah, and Chubb is at 14 yards. They got to feed him in the second half so we can hit that. So here's what we're going to do. We know how this game is going now. We're going to give Sleeper a couple of minutes here to update the numbers, and we are going to try to snipe a halftime play. We're going to take a look at what the lines are. We're going to pick more or less on some players, and we're going to see if we can put something together. But we need to give them a few minutes here. That's nothing for an NFL kicker. When you're talking 43, 45, that's nothing for an NFL kicker. This dude was hitting them from 50 and 55 a week or two ago. Y'all getting the warm and fuzzy feeling? I just like to see some flashes here and there to show that they can put something together. Come on. Let's take a look around the country and get some updates on these scores. Yeah, I don't have the context, but we can still see who's winning and who's losing. You know, before this, Steelers and Vikings played in Dublin, right? And the Steelers, I say survived. The Vikings had an opportunity, but they couldn't get it done at the end of the day. Falcons had a lead on the Commanders, but it's close now, about to go into halftime. Commanders down 7. Eagles, you are right, are taking it to the Bucks. This is in the second quarter, and it is 24-3. Baker Mayfield has thrown for 52 yards. Good grief. Saints and Bills is closer than I would expect. The Saints are 0-3. That's 14-10 against the Bills. Lions up 17-7. Who has more rushing yards, Gibbs or Montgomery? Gibbs. Gibbs is at 41. Montgomery's at 5. Oh, buddy. 5 carries for 5 yards. E. And Patriots whooping the Panthers. Two bad football teams. Who's winning the Super Bowl this year? Who's the top team in the country? What do you guys think? Ravens and Chiefs are both 1-2. Who's the top team in the NFL? Don't say Eagles. Bills are undefeated. Eagles are undefeated. Lions are pretty good. Colts don't look too bad. Eagles repeat. 49ers look good, but can they stay healthy? Good point. It is just, it's frustrating to watch when it feels like there's no big plays happening for the Titans. When you feel like there's zero hope, you know what I mean? Like down 6-0, even if your offense has been struggling, you're like, it's 6-0. Literally like one busted coverage or one big play and we're up. But I think the Titans have only found the end zone once or twice so far this season. I feel like the Bills are always a threat with Josh Allen and You know, if James Cook is running the ball well, you've got Kincaid. Let's see if we've got some updated lines here on Sleeper, and we'll see if we can make that halftime play. Okay, we're ready. We're ready, guys. Shout out to the sponsor of the stream, Sleeper, my personal go-to sports app. Should be your number one go-to sports app as well. What we're going to do is enter a picks contest. Once we get it pulled up here, we're going to enter a picks contest on Sleeper. I'm going to show you just how quick and easy it is. We're already tracking a play for this Titans game, but we're going to try to put something together here at halftime. So let's not be afraid to look at some unders. That's worked for us at times this season, keeping in mind the flow of the game and how things have been going. So let's see, rushing yards, Chubb at 37.5. I might look at less for that. We might actually fade Nick Chubb because they're really running Woody Marks here. Pollard is 78.5. He's at 51. Collins at 52.5. We're just going to kind of get a feel here for it. Schultz is halfway there. Schultz seems to be a favorite target for Stroud. Is Stroud going to survive, though? If we go through, we could do some touchdown fades. Pollard's not going to score. We fade Pollard. I hate doing that. Oh, they're adjusting the numbers. Hold on. Here we go. Maybe fade their kicker as well. 9.5. Let's see. Pollard 84.5 for rushing plus receiving. That might be what we do. We might fade Chubb at 37.5. Watch him break off a big one. Did they up Chubb because he's halfway there and a lot of people took the 25? Yeah, so this is a live play at halftime. So these numbers are adjusted live throughout the game, so they're going to be different, which is why we try to jump in and snipe some of these. So like, for instance, we know that it's probably going to be a low-scoring game. People aren't scoring touchdowns. So I actually take Pollard for less than a touchdown here, as in I don't believe that Pollard is going to score in the second half of this ball game. What about Schultz? They have him at 5.5. He's at 4 right now. Does he get 2 more receptions in the second half of this ball game? Ridley at 4.5. He's at 2. We might do a full fade play. Legit. I'm all over the place right now, but I just trying to think here. Pollard at 15.5 rush attempts. He's at 8. What are we at right now? Full fade here. Chubb at under 37.5 is the scary one. Because if they feed him in the second half of this game, he could easily surpass that. But I just feel like they're going to have Marks continue to run the ball. He's already at 34 yards. It's just one big run from Chubb. You know, he had 60, 43, and 38. So I'm taking him for the lowest amount of rushing he would have so far this season. It's kind of ballsy, right? We could even do something simple like this. Pollard will not score a touchdown, and their kicker will have less than 10 kicking points. We don't have a promo. I might do that and just throw 10 to win 23 and just double up on our money. Is there anything else that we could add that you guys are feeling? What's up, Salty Ray? Anything else you guys are feeling that we should add? Nico Collins has 2 catches. Could he get to 5? I don't care to fade people. What's up, King Season? We're trying to put a sleeper pick in. I promise this is super simple. You see, all you do is pick more or less on player stats. I'm just a little indecisive in this game because it's not going quite the way that I thought that it would. Let's just lock that in. Oh, we might have waited too late. We might have waited too late, guys. Let's see. I didn't realize they were kicking off already. I took too long. Let's see what happens. Guys, I took too long. Let's see if we can still get it even though halftime is over. Here we go. Here we go. Hurry, refresh, refresh. Refresh. Come on. Come on. I saw, man, that hopefully the Falcons can keep the lead there. Kane's Life 2 checking in. See, good thing we didn't take Chubb. We dodged a bullet. Big run from him. Come on. That's the first time that we've ever taken too long on a pick. I'll keep an eye on it, guys. I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll pop back over if it comes up. Texans are coming out swinging. Kickers are bipolar. Am I still doing a call-in show for Florida State? Yeah, we'll do it on Thursday. Yeah, I'm leaving for Tallahassee on Friday, so we'll do that on Thursday. Definitely don't want to miss that. Yeah, we missed our window, guys, so we gotta lean on what we've already put in. That's my fault. So here's what we'll do. Once again, shout out to Sleeper, the #1 sports app, my go-to sports app. And we're still in this. All right. We have 2 picks going for this game specifically. And hey, there is life. Okay? There is life here. We just need the Titans to pick up the pace a little bit offensively, make some of these field goals. All right? It's not impossible. But we got two of them going, 20 to 116, 55, 827 to 46, 56. You guys have seen how simple it is to just pick more or less on the player stats. Anybody could do this. 30 seconds or less, you could be in a picks contest. It's as simple as that. But make sure that you check out the link down in the description to download Sleeper. Make sure that you use code word COOP to get a 100% deposit match on that first deposit up to $100. Terms and conditions apply. I'm watching this like a hawk. I'm tracking it. Shout out to Sleeper. I can't believe we missed our opportunity at halftime. Stopped. Is Bubba Baxter the backs of the kicker? Man, I felt confident in Tennessee's kicker. Sly was my guy. Here we go. Miss one, buddy. That's 54 yards. Just miss it. Missed. Let's go. The Titans find themselves still in this. Come on. They let me get it, guys. They let me get it in. Here it is. I'm going to fade Pollard, and I'm going to fade their kicker. There it is. It's in. I know that's sketchy because he just kicked a field goal, and he missed it. But he's already at 6 points. It's all right. It's all right. I'm going to make a play there. Making a play there. Brent Key is a good coach. Yeah, he's a lot better than that other Brent guy. What section are you going to be in at Doak? I will be in section... You know what? I'm not sure. I don't know. I know that the tickets we are giving away are section 118. So it's over by the tunnel in the east corner, the south end zone. That's where the tickets are. I don't know where I'm going to be at, though. Cam Ward needs help. Yeah. Yeah, now this is where, if you want to show any signs of life, if you are the Tennessee Titans, it has to be now. You've missed 2 field goals. This should be a tie ball game. The Texans kicker just missed that one. It is still a 6-point ball game. You could take the lead. Yeah, that might be it. I can't remember at the moment. Come on. Now's the time. Show me something. Take Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State. Woo! I'll be honest, the Titans desperately need Spears. I think Pollard is just all right. They need somebody they can bounce back and forth. I'm okay with Pollard, but he's just okay. Nice. You're going to be there, Dietrich? 111. Now, see, that's the way to respond right there, Pollard. I just needed to badmouth him a little bit. You want out? Just had to talk bad about him for a second. Oh, they're bringing it. Come on. Yeah, Max is pissed. I think somebody's dropping off a package on the porch. Mr. Guard Dog. Yeah, hopefully we can meet up, Dietrich. What do you know? Can't get positive yards on second down. You find yourself in a third and long situation. Second down has just been pitiful for the Titans. They're not wrong. Sly is not having a game. Stuffed. If anything, a lost one. I don't know. Titans punt. There's just... I guess Tennessee needs a defensive score. We need a pick six. Eagles back to back. This feels like when the Texans are going to score. I'm just being honest. Feels like Houston might put it in the end zone here. The Titans just have nothing offensively. There's just, they can't move the ball. And I hate it. I mean, it's so frustrating to watch when you feel like there's zero hope. Right? They get the ball at midfield and it's like, well, probably don't matter, you know. Lions are coming for the Eagles. I will say the Lions are a fun football team to watch. St. Brown, you got Laporta. Again, Gibbs and Montgomery. Lions are... I've been watching some of their games. Do I have a Canes blowout in Tallahassee? No. Not a blowout. Nah, Florida State will be fired up. Titans are bad at down and distance play calling. Second down in particular has been really rough for the Titans. Really, really rough. Now that Miami line did shift already. We talked about this last night. Miami was a 4.5 point favorite. I believe they're up to 6.5. This Texans offense is not great. Okay, here we go. Titans defense needs to bail them out again. Big hit. And the problem is what you've seen in these previous Titans game is this defense starts to get a little bit tired at this point. Marks moves the chains. I guess Stroud is fine. Did I just see a Titans player get tackled, or what just happened? Yeah, they're highlighting it here. Check out this replay. Oh, buddy. Hey, it was a blessing in disguise that we didn't fade Chubb. Ah, holding. Good. Did I see you tag me in the community post? I did not. I'll check my notifications and see if it's up there. I never saw it. First and 20 for the Texans. Marks again with some positive yardage. Another flag. Now what? Ooh. PI on the Texans. Uh-oh. Push them back. First and 30. Let's get another. Let's put the ball on the 1 yard line. I'm here for it. Keep an eye on Collins. Well, they play it safe there. Second and 33. First and 50. He goes deep and he's got him beat. That's rough. Yeah, just run right past him. Here you go. Oh, my bad. My bad. Here you go. Might have a player down for the Texans. What's up, Jay Gooden? We're over here on the struggle bus, bro. All right, Texans take a timeout. Coming up on the tail end of the third quarter here. Nobody scored a touchdown yet. Yeah, prevent defense. Yeah, not a huge fan. I think for me, what's probably going to end up cooking us here is the Gunnar Helm pick on this one. Probably got a little too ballsy adding Gunnar Helm, the young tight end. This one's just done for. I mean, that Sly should be green. He should have hit those field goals. Cam is at under 100 passing yards right now. You would think that they would have been trying to get the ball out quickly. And some of these guys could make some plays, but maybe our halftime play will hit, though. Oh, yeah, I'm not like losing my mind. You know, Tom came in here. Tom is a longtime Titans fan. And, you know, he was saying that he was in another Titans watch party and they're screaming and yelling, fire the head coach. And, you know, it was going to be kind of a rough year. But you feel like you have an opportunity here going up against another team that's also 0-3. Struggling to score. It should be 6-6 right now. Nice job. It should 100% be 6-6 at the moment. They're going for it. Yeah, that no trust in the kicker. They're going. Come on, defense. Come on. Or maybe they're just trying to get him to jump. There they go. Stroud picks it up. The third quarter's gone. Collins is a lot bigger than I thought he was. How tall is he? Dude looks 6'7" out there on the field. How tall is he? He's 6'4". Looks bigger than that. He's over 220 pounds. Well, going into the fourth here. Texans are driving. Gonna have to. It's gonna need a defensive score for the Titans. I don't know, guys. Texans got some momentum here, seeing some success offensively. Titans defense is going to get more and more tired. Offense 3 and out. Come on. Need a miracle. Need something. Giants are still up 13-10. Bills might be running away with it. They're up 11. Is it a sign, guys? I continue to get Spectrum Internet commercials. Is the universe trying to tell me to go ahead and make the switch? Play Restrepo and trade for Martinez. Get the gang together, you know? Don't tell me that. We don't need the Eagles winning at all. Here we go. Nobody's held the Titans scoreless this season. Feels like a step backwards. Marks with the touchdown. Do they go for 2 to make it 14? Or do you take the extra point? What's the call here? Yep. Sounds bad, but that at least favors our sleeper pick. They're not going to trot the kicker out there, so we need him under 9.5 points, kicking points. And he's at 6. Short. 12-0. They have Christian Kirk. As in, like, the Christian Kirk from the Jaguars? They do, huh? No, there's no way that Napier survives at the end of the season. No way. We'll talk about it this week. There will be some discussions. One more quarter. Bainesville, I like that. Bainesville. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me for another Titans watch party. You know, we missed last week because I was really freaking tired. And it's still a good time watching some football, tracking the sleeper picks, see if, you know, maybe we can win some extra money over the weekend, get some Taco Bell money, some gas money. And we're just waiting for the Titans to get a W. I want to be here when they finally get a win. And I thought that it was going to be today. I did. I did. I thought they could do just enough to get it done. Can't go out scoreless. Who do the Titans have next week? Because this was such a huge opportunity. They got the Cardinals. Sorry we blew it against Virginia, but come Saturday, we'll both have one ACC loss. I'll see you there, Chase. I'll go ahead and tell you. I'll just spoil the preview video. I have Miami winning. By how much? That's to be determined. But I got the Canes getting a win. I don't know by how much yet. I do not believe Miami blows out Florida State, though. I don't think so. Show me something. Put you down 27-20. Josh Allen is something else. You always have to respect his legs. Levis is better than Ward. Levis is better than Ward with a better O-line. Ward is overrated? You think so? Now, I mean, I don't want to make excuses for him. Also, I am a Canes fan, so I try to not be biased, but maybe I am. It is his first year in the league. What's the flag, though? It's probably on Tennessee. Come on. Every time they get a little something going. Yeah, and I respect the opinion. I don't feel that I don't think that I share the same opinion though. Like we would have to see where it's 4 games in for a rookie quarterback. And there have been some times where he's made some questionable decisions, but there's also been some times where he does need a little bit more help. Some well-placed balls that have been dropped. Some guys like Ridley and stuff really need to step up. Don't even recognize this guy. But everybody's allowed to have an opinion, whether it be good or bad or. Need some positive yards. Thank you. Thank you. There's the Gunnar Helm. We needed him. Come on. Come on. Yeah, the reason why it takes so long is because I just get busy on Sundays. I feel you. We do a Titans watch party, then I do walking and venting, and then boom, my day's over. My Sundays are spent doing like catch-up work, like lining up guests for the shows for the week, and it just gets difficult. In a perfect world, my reaction video goes up today, the day they announce it. I feel you. Escapes the pocket. Decides to keep it. There it is. There it is. When am I giving out the tickets? This evening. Yeah, plus we got to do that too. But I'm with you. I'm with you. Here we go. Empty backfield for Cam. Sidearms it. Picked. Let's see. I mean, like, see, so what do we say right there? So is Ward doing too much? Should the guy catch that? I hit him in the hands. It had some heat on it, but I mean, I feel like most of the time, if the ball hits you in the hands, you probably should catch it, especially at this level. Let's see. I didn't really mean overrated. More so, not number one. Not number one. I can save a team good. I think he needs a bit of time in the NFL before he can be as good as we think he can be. Okay, that's fair. And it's tough, right? When people type stuff, you know, maybe you mean something in a slightly different way. I got you. And it's fine. Even if someone came in here and they said, Cam Ward is doo-doo, I wish the Titans wouldn't have drafted him. If that's someone's opinion, that's fine. Bahama checking in. What kind of tickets? I'm giving away a free ticket to the Miami-Florida State game coming up on Saturday. Oh, I'm giving it away through the channel. It's courtesy of Joel
Many
Davis.
blessings, Co-op.
Antonio! Thank you. Thank you for the 2. Was trying to have a chill Sunday, but I'm getting a little more into it than I had anticipated, just because I'm a little frustrated. How are you, Bahama? I wonder how yards that was for Gunnar Helm. Man, look, we would have been close on this one. We had some hope here, but my goofy butt took Ridley for 40 because I'm waiting for that breakout game. I took Ridley for 40, should have had 25. I've never taken Ridley for more than 25 ever again for the rest of my life. Interesting. A lot of work for nothing. Good. Holding his elbow. It's going to be a 3rd and 9 coming up. Get Cam a wide receiver. Like a true number 1 receiver. May the better team win on Saturday. I do believe the better team will be on top. Yes, I do believe that. Goldie checking in. Goldie, I don't know how our pick is looking. It's insane when the reads are there, Goldie. You know, we took the Titans kicker Sly at over 5.5 kicking points. Well, guess what? They kicked 2 field goals in this game. That would have been 6 right there. And what does he do? He misses both of them. The read was there. Yeah, Cam got to improve, but not getting the separation either. That's true. What can you really expect out of the Titans defense at this point in the game? Come on, man. Like, I get it. You just made the stop. But we're over here like flexing in Mark's face. We're down 12-0. Yeah. Florida State crapped the bed. Game day to Bama Vandy. It is what it is. Maybe having a little bit less attention on the game. Not that there won't be a ton of attention on it. It's still a ranked showdown. It's still in-state rivalry. It's a one-loss Florida State team. There's still going to be a ton of eyes on it, but maybe a little less because there won't be the game day attention. Maybe it is for the best. Maybe. Defense is playing good at least. Yeah, they got to be getting a bit tired, though. There's just no consistency on offense for the Titans. It's so up and down. It feels like they're just super desperate on offense. And it will beat Bama. They might. And this has been we've only missed one game, and I still watched the Titans game. I just didn't stream it. The Titans can hang for 2 to 3 quarters, but then it just gets way out of hand in the fourth. How long was it 6-0? Should have been 6-6. We were watching the Titans versus Rams game, and we were like, yo, this is a Rams team that's pretty stacked. They have Puka Nacua. They got Kyron Williams. And the Titans were hanging. And then, well, they were till they weren't. They were in this one. Now what is it? 19-0? Shutout? You've been watching. It's been a tough watch. This one was kind of rough. Jared Goff was considered a bust, but the right coach can unlock the offense. Rams are another team that can be pretty fun to watch. All right, we're gonna see it through. We're here. We're gonna see what happens. We just gotta hope and pray that the Titans can at least make it look a little more respectable. Is it too late to get the tickets? No, just watch the video that I posted yesterday. It's titled "Free Ticket for Miami Hurricanes versus Florida State Game." Leave a comment on that video if you can make it to the game. Keep in mind that all the hotels within 2 to 3 hours are booked up. It's just the game ticket, so it doesn't include like hotel stay or parking or anything like that. But those tickets are, I mean, they're 500 plus, 600 plus. So you still have time. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the drawing in a video after this stream. Show me something. Live stream. Nah, I'll probably just do a video, but I'll try to not do cuts and stuff. Like I'll show it, pick the comments in the video. So like you see that I'm not playing favorites or anything. It's totally random. I'm going to pull up, I found like a website that will pick, you copy and paste a YouTube video link like into it, and it will pick any X amount of number of comments that you want it to pick from that video. I'll have it pick 14 names. I'll write those 14 names on a wheel and I'll spin it. A flag, but Cam tries to sidearm another one. Need a Sean McVay type of coach. Yeah, somebody with high energy. Yeah. Yeah, there are no hotels. If you wanted to stay for the game, you have to stay in Georgia. So ideally, someone who is willing to just make the drive on game day, that's maybe like in Tallahassee or an hour or 2 hours out. Somebody that would drive to the game, then drive back home. Please be on Houston. Okay. Don't be like Coop. Don't have to stay in a moving box outside Doak Campbell Stadium. You a Florida State fan, Antonio? Oh, yeah. I mean, Doak is going to be fired up for sure, Chase. I give y'all a hard time, but it'll be crazy. Sacked. Not enough time. It looked like maybe Lockett got open at some point late there, but not enough time. I mean, I asked for positive yards on second down. I guess I should have been more specific, because that's not enough. It's 3rd and 13. Cam making some changes. He has plenty of time. Oh, no, there might be some confusion. Rolling with it anyways. Texans bring 4. Cam flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to take off. Oh! They're going to put him, his knee hit. They're going to put him 2 or 3 yards short. Yeah, you got to go for it here. Okay, 4th and 1, guys. I mean, like I said, you're not even... Look, the Titans are not winning, okay? It's not being negative. But just try to get on the board. It's something. Open, right there. Okay, Ward held it too long. It's on Ward. Sometimes I do feel like the O-line is not doing him any favors. And I mean, he tipped it. But still. And see, now it's going to look like it was never close.
This is what it take to wear the
Tucci!
on the side of
Let's see
your
what
helmet.
Tucci's got to say.
Rookie QBs should back up at least a portion of a season. Sadly, Cam has no receivers. Yesterday refs giving Tech game over Wake. Wake coach going for 2 with a QB with 1 leg.
I know. Wasn't that
Glad
crazy?
no game day in tally. Put our heads down and prepare for their best.
Tucci! Yep, if you were here a moment ago, you probably heard me say that it's almost maybe a blessing to not have game day. We already got it. Already had it for Florida. We handle business on the big stage. Let's just get rid of any extra distractions and focus on Florida State and get the W. You know? If there's a team that's missing out there, it's Florida State because it's at Doak. It's in Tallahassee. We had a lot of eyes on us. We've gotten some exposure. We're a top-ranked team in the country. Tucci, thank you for the Big 10 straight to the PayPal. I'll sit you atop the throne. And I was shocked. Whenever I saw him go for 2, I was like, hold up. Did you ever say how much you dislike Florida State? Yeah, I figure the Miami players are going to be sick and tired of hearing the war chant. That's for sure. Just go around and install Bluetooth speakers in their rooms and just blast it. I mean, let them sleep. Like, turn it off at night. Let those guys rest. But during the day, they need to just be hearing it all the time. They need to be sick and tired of it. Shut it down. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, and the Saints touchdown got reversed. Callahan equals Manny Diaz. We'll be hearing it in person, Patty. Wow. Mark's had a heck of a game. The crazy thing is with the way the Titans are playing offensively, 4:51 is enough time for the Texans to get the ball back, 3 more times. $26-0. She got a super speeder. What the heck is a super speeder ticket? What does that mean? Super speeder. All right, so it's not looking like we're going to get 3 in a row with the sleeper picks. With the picks that we put in before. However, our halftime play that we locked in, which we shared, we actually put it together right here live on stream, does have life. 10 to 18:30, we faded Pollard and we faded Fairbairn, the Texans kicker. So the Titans got to keep them out of the end zone. He could kick one more extra point, but no field goals. If so, then that one will be a go. This one was right there, man. If the Titans could have done a little more offensively, Stroud still coming up short on the rushing yards, however. This one was cooked. Ward's only had 100 passing yards. Sly missed the 2 field goals. So we're leaning on that one right there. No Pollard touchdown and no field goal for the Texans. You're back. What about whooping? It's the same story it's been for these Titans games. Hang with them until halftime, and then it's game over. Oh, it's when you're way over the speed limit. I've never heard of that. Super speeder. I got a ticket in the mail when I was down for the Miami Clemson game because I accidentally drove into the what do they call those things? The express lanes. Traffic like forced me into it. I wasn't even trying to go in it. And I couldn't get over. Nobody would let me back over. I'm not used to 6 lanes of traffic. Yeah, I kind of got pushed into it. I was pretty mad. I think they sent me a bill for like $3. The very second I could get back over, I got back over. What's up, Londawa? I saw your response on your Discord. My bad, I didn't respond to it. I was just curious if you were going to play the Final Fantasy Tactics remake. It actually has me a bit intrigued, given that it's, you know how I am about old school games, but, you know, like, there shouldn't be any kind of compatibility issues or nothing to worry about. Just buy it, download it. And the fact that I think that you can switch it between the old school graphics and the remade graphics. You forgive me, thankfully, because I was losing sleep over that. Falcons are up on the Commanders, though. Unlike my Titans, they're down. Why not? Why not pour more salt in the wound? Holding on the Titans on the kick return. Lions up 17. I'd just like to see something offensively from the Titans. You know what? They're not going to win, but put some sort of drive together. right outside Savannah. People call me Grandpa Coop when it comes to my driving. I'm chilling. Dumping it off the Pollard. Oh, takes a hit. That's what I'm saying. Find a way to get on the board, try count. Got shut out by an 0-3 football team. Yeah, we got the same record. I know. What's up, J Diz? It is sad. Cam flushed out of the pocket again. Has to get, man, we're having to get rid of it on a 3rd and 2. Down 26. And that's what I'm saying. Look, these Titans drives are 1 minute. 1 minute. The Texans could get the ball. They could score here and get the ball back again. It just doesn't feel like that the Titans are figuring anything out offensively. They're not looking any better week to week. What's going on? Yep. It's just bad right now. I'm just bad right now. I don't know why. It's so bad I said it twice. Thank goodness for the Miami Hurricanes. Got to do Miami, New York game tomorrow night. This week is going to be wild for me. I'm going on Florida State channel Tuesday. I'm going to try to start on the notes for the preview video tomorrow and film the intro skit for it. And then I'll film my Inside Insight Wednesday plus preview video. And then call-in show Thursday. And then leave for Tallahassee Friday. It's going to be a wild week. We'll see. No. I'm going to start on the preview tomorrow. No, we'll drop it Tuesday or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. Third and 7. You love the previews? They're my favorite thing. Outside of the watch parties, of course. But the previews, I love doing the intro skits. I'm going to poke fun at Florida State fans a bit in this one. All right, 2 minutes left. Three and 18 for Callahan. 3 and 18 since he's been at Tennessee. Whoa, buddy. Okay. All right. Tough watch this afternoon. Tough. Oh yeah, we'll poke fun at them all week. People have to always understand that, you know, I tend to be objective, but I'm also allowed to embrace the fandom and enjoy the rivalry, which means we're going to poke each other. I've had people do that where they're like, man, Coop, I love your channel, but I'm a Florida State fan, or I'm a Florida fan, and I was expecting you to be super objective and give us our props, you know, in where we deserve it. I do that in the preview video, but I'm going to make fun of you in the intro skit, and I'm going to have fun with the rivalry throughout the week. That's what they did with the Florida videos. I jumped on those Florida channels, and they're, man, I thought I used to like this guy, but he's picking Miami to dominate us. How disrespectful. What? I'll go through and break it down in the preview video. We'll talk about what Florida State does good. But you're supposed to make fun of us, and you're supposed to, like, let's have fun with it. How far is tally for me? 8 hours. So I'm going to leave Friday morning, but early, get there Friday afternoon, change, and then go hang out. We'll probably go have dinner. Get some sleep. Joel has something lined up for Saturday morning. And then we'll go tailgate and then hit up the game. And then, but early Sunday morning, I'm heading back home. It kind of works. There's a bye week, honestly. So I don't feel pressured, you know, like getting back and being tired. Wow, what a punt. Unbelievable. What's up, DJ? So, DJ, are you going to come down on Friday or Saturday? I know you're in the text chat, but I just didn't know if you're going to go eat with us on Friday or not. No pressure if you're not. Just trying to get a feel for who will be going. No love for the Knowles ever. Yeah, I do. I give them their props on what they do well. The preview videos are not just a bash fest. If you watched any of those previews for more than 2 minutes, you would know that right at the beginning, the very first thing I do is talk about the other team and what they're doing well. Right out of the gate. That's the first thing we do after the skit. People click off because they see the skit and they get mad. Somehow avoid the safety. Titans are just trying to get out of this thing now. I mean, we're coming up on a minute left, but good grief, backs against the wall. Texans are still playing. There we go. Pollard gives them a little breathing room. What's up, Joel? Jags? The Jags aren't playing yet. They haven't kicked off, have they? Quiet day for Ridley. Well, I'm not surprised there. Yeah, they play the Niners at 4:05. Third night. Just going to hand it off. They're playing the team you hate the most in the NFL, the 49ers, huh? Well, guys, We did get a W on Sleeper. And it's the one that we put in at halftime. Check it out. Again, shout out to Sleeper. I mean, we took 2 L's on the other plays, so I'm not going to sit here and hype it up, but at least we made some of our money back. The one we put in at halftime was fading Tony Pollard. That's saying Tony Pollard will not get a touchdown in the second half of the game. He did not, and we faded their kicker. We said he would get under 9.5 points. He got 8. So we did turn 10 into 18-30. But we don't run. We don't hide. We missed here. We whiffed on this play. You can see the red. And we look at this, man. We whiffed on that bad. Okonkwo, 4 receiving yards. 4. Crazy. This one still has some life, but not looking good. So that looks like that was the play for the day. Again, the halftime plays, in my opinion, on Sleeper are where it's at. Because we knew that the Titans were struggling to move the ball. So what do? You start fading players. Texans weren't doing a whole lot at the time, so we faded the kicker, thinking that if they did start seeing success, they were going to score touchdowns, which means extra points, not field goals. Halftime plays, I'm telling you, just my opinion, that's the way to go. We've hit on multiple halftime plays. And it doesn't even have to be anything crazy. Yeah. If I don't pretend like we get on there. Like I said, I'm playing with coffee money. I'm trying to get some Taco Bell money and some gas money is what I'm doing on there. But you could win big. You know, you could download Sleeper and you might win big. Just make sure you use code word Coop. So anyways, Titans fall, held scoreless for the first time this season. Ugly game. I mean, 26-0. There's no positive takeaways from this one, I'll be honest. There were no big explosive plays. You could maybe say Pollard was running the ball decent. It was a typical Titans game, what we've seen this season. Hang for the first half, and then the other team runs away with it. Do want to give a shout out to Tom and Tucci. Both of those guys owning the board with the Big Ten. We also got some love from Antonio Jenkins, Kyle Bartlett, and Toxic Fart. Shout out to you guys, everybody who hung out on NFL Sunday. I'll be putting in some plays for these late afternoon games and the night game for sure. For sure with that one. We'll do the giveaway. So I'll draw the name. I'll put the names on the wheel. Look for that later this evening. Walking and Venting later this evening. AP poll reaction. I'm trying to avoid spoilers. I'm trying to not look at it. And then it's Florida State week. It's time. It's here. I got to show you what I found, Kyle. Look at this. Huh? This was $15 at Ross. Price tag of $70. Amber said it's cute. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. All right. Oh my goodness. What just happened to the Bills player? Did he just throw up? Hold on. I just want to see this replay and then we'll wrap it up. Oh, man. Oh, don't tune into the Bills game. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, I can't. I don't want to see that again. Absolutely not. Good grief. Okay. So, yeah, it comes down to, will the Titans be able to get a win this season? They have the Cardinals coming up next. Kyler Murray. I don't know. I don't know. Girls sweatshirt. Well, I will wear it with pride. Someone also told me that the Hollister sweatshirt that I ordered is gay. And I said, look, judgment-free zone here for me. But I'll put it on and I'll let my wife know and we'll see what happens. It should be here this week. I'll put it on. On that note, 0-4, it don't feel good, but I appreciate y'all. I'll see you later today. We got tons of stuff going up today. No, your donations don't go to Titans gear. They go to Miami Hurricanes gear. I'll see y'all in a bit. Tighten up. Tighten up, man. Tighten up.